young, he raped his younger sister? That's so weird. I feel nasty reading that. What the heck? Psycho! Oh my, okay. Hey guys, it's Noelle. In today's video, we're gonna be reading Reddit confession stories. Let's get right into it. Y'all say some crazy things on Reddit. This is my first reaction to it. Okay. This one's kind of long, but here we go. I used to stalk the woman my husband cheated on me with, and now I feel sorry for her. Okay. I never thought I'd be that wife, the one secretly watching other women's life through her Instagram stories, heart thudding heart thudding when her face popped up on my screen, wondering how much of my marriage she had in her hands. But I was. When I found out my husband cheated on me, it wasn't with some random one-night stand, it was with someone he kept talking to, laughing with, texting during dinner, someone I had met once briefly at his office holiday party. Let's call her M. I remember thinking she was pretty, but not threatening. She had a baby face and wore oversized sweaters like she was hiding from the world. I never thought she'd become a wound I couldn't stop picking. Oh, dang. Okay, that was pretty deep. Okay. After I found out, I didn't confront her. I didn't blow up her inbox or send nasty messages. Instead, I followed her. Quietly, obsessively, I watched her post brunches and gym selfies and blurry sunsets with Taylor Swift lyrics. I zoomed in on backgrounds looking for clues. Was he with her when she posted this? Is that his jacket in the corner? Okay. Every time she smiled in a selfie, it felt like a slap. Like she had taken something from me and was parading around untouched. And then something strange happened. I watched her go quiet for a while. Then her post started changing. No more glittery quotes. Her face looked different, thinner, tired. She posted a long caption once about unlearning toxic patterns and trying to forgive herself. And suddenly, she didn't feel like the enemy anymore. She looked like a girl who got caught in something she wasn't ready for, and maybe she was part of the damage, but she also looked wrecked. I realized something. While I was trying to make sense of my pain, she was probably doing the same. My husband had a choice. He chose. So did she, yes, but he had vows. And I was sitting there resenting a stranger more than the man who lied to my face. So I stopped watching her. I unfollowed. I muted her name in my head. And then I confronted him. Really confronted. It wasn't dramatic or cinematic, just painfully honest. And then I left. I used to think hating the other woman would help me heal. It didn't. What helped was remembering that she wasn't the one who promised me forever. That was deep. Dang. Oh my gosh. That was kind of crazy. Wow. I mean, okay. From my, obviously, expert, relationship advice from, all the people I've dated, obviously. If I got cheated on, be more mad at the person who did the cheating rather than the girl, you know? Because, I feel like if you're getting cheated on, maybe the person who's, with your, boyfriend probably wouldn't know. You know, or maybe they did, but I don't know. Okay, this is a short one, but it's crazy. Okay, when I was very young, 12, I had no access to porn or internet. I used my crappy Nokia and took a photo of my own butt from an angle where it looked like a girl's butt and jerked off to it. That's something. Wow. I feel nasty reading that. What the heck? Okay, next one. A friend of mine, now ex-friend, confessed to killing his own newborn baby. And the reason that he did it was because he wanted his wife to feel what it was like to lose something she cared about. Psycho! Oh my, okay. While they were engaged before their wedding was to happen, she took a trip that was pre-planned for Europe with her parents. While she was over there, his father had a heart attack and died, and he thought that she was going to come back for the funeral, but she couldn't. She apologized and said that she would see him when she got back. They got married, and probably a year into the marriage, 2 years since his father had died, she got pregnant. 9 months later, they had a baby. 2 years and 9 months went by. She went shopping with her mother, and while she was gone, he smothered the baby. They deemed it was caused by SIDs, and after the funeral, she was in the nursery. She was crying, and he came in and said, "You know what it's like to lose a loved one." And he told her that I killed our baby because you wouldn't come home to be with me when my father died. To me, he got off easy because they deemed that he had some kind of psychotic stuff going on in his brain. Typical mental health issue excuse, but the prosecutor was smart and did point out that this was a murder 2 years and 9 months in the making. Okay. Wow. If you're mad that your like significant other, like your parent died and you're mad your significant other wasn't there for you and you're not married yet, don't marry them. If you feel like they're not gonna be there for you emotionally when you need them and you're not like having a serious conversation with them about it, don't marry them. Like, oh my gosh, that's psychotic. Wow. Okay, so this next one is short. A friend had told me for years about the dark secret in his past that he can't tell anybody. Eventually, he felt comfortable enough to confess, and he really was not exaggerating. When he was young, he raped his younger sister. The family knew about it, and they all got counseling and stuff at the time. He and his sister are friends now. I'm sorry, what? Wow. Which was crazier, this story or the last one? Can't tell. Okay, wow, next story. In high school, we were hanging out with this kid who was a grade lower than us, and he started talking about how he buried a cat up to its head and then ran it over with a lawnmower. Okay. I didn't believe that he actually did that, but it was disturbing to think that this was the information he decided to share to impress us. That's insane. I really hope that's not true. Okay, this is a short one. There was this girl in my school who I think was a selective mute. She only talked to a few people and I was one of them. Then she told me that I'd never be on her hit list. Well, you know what? Moral of the story, be nice to everyone. You don't want to be on anyone's hit list. So. Okay, this is going to be our last confession. When I was 6, I scribbled on the sides of the keys of the family piano. Like, I took a marker, pressed a key down, and then scribbled on the sides of the keys on each side of the key I was holding down. You could only see it when the keys were pressed. I did that on like 6 keys in different colors before getting bored and also realizing exactly what I was doing. I still have no idea why I decided to do that. It got discovered. I blamed my 4-year-old brother with the logic that I, at 6, loved the piano, was taking lessons, would never scribble on something so precious. Also, I'd conveniently left the markers on the floor of his room. He got spanked. I didn't feel guilty at the time, probably because he'd been annoying me somehow, and I still feel weirdly guilty about that. I'm in my 40s. I've never admitted this to my family. That's kind of crazy. Okay, not even gonna lie. I used to, like, to my older sister, like, there was something that happened, but my sister was getting blamed for it, and I just let her take the blame. I was like, oh, well, and then, like, after she already got in trouble, I was like, yeah, it was me, sorry about that, but I said it in, like, a joking way, so I didn't get in trouble. That's my confession. And another thing, so we were on, like, the plane, and I was bored, so I bit my arm. So, like, you'd see bite marks. I told my mom, I was like, Nia, my sister, she bit me, and my mom got so mad at her. I was like, I'm just joking. It was so funny. Bring my sister. Guys, next video, or, like, next future videos, pranking my sister, because she's so fun to prank. I'm gonna have to do that. Anyways, that is all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any video ideas, feel free to comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!
Take you farther than Mexico. Yeah. You still got niggas hard pressed to you though. I know you, shorty.